Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi Elizabeth, Carmen Nunali, Betsy Warren, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. I hope everyone is well. Today is Monday, so please feel free to ask me political questions, personal questions, pet questions, whatever you have. Go for it. And if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, or feel free to call me or text me. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. I was the usual things that I do before I come on. I scan the news to see if there's anything new, I'm missing anything. And I saw an article regarding Trump. Basically, he has powerful tools to go after Liz Cheney. I hope he does. That would be very entertaining because, the act alone, first of all, I feel the coming weeks is going to be very challenging for Trump, Elon, and the administration. Well, the regime, because this is not an administration. Because the protest energy is building up. People are very unhappy with what he's doing. And I understand there's something I read, these people they must be deranged. Because if they think what Trump is doing and is affecting the lives of some people, it's not going to affect them. They should hang on a little longer. They are happy, according to the Boston Herald, I believe that's they call the newspaper. They said that people who voted for Trump in Boston, I don't know how many. They probably even spoke to a couple, but according to the people, the Boston Globe or Herald, I don't know, I don't remember. I think it's Boston Globe, yeah. The people they spoke to, they feel Trump is doing a great job. He should continue. Yeah. Airplanes are dropping off the sky. FAA people fired. I don't see anything good there. But as I was reading the article, what I felt, some people unfortunately have childhood traumas, and it comes out differently in each one of us. And Trump is, Elon as well, they're good examples of people who had traumatic childhoods, and look at their behaviors. And some people are even worse than those guys. And as I was scanning the article, because I didn't have enough time to read the whole thing, it felt like to me, I don't know how many people that newspaper spoke to in Boston, but it felt like to me, intuitively, many of them were people who suffered from childhood trauma and they hate others. Just like the example I gave earlier, there is a woman, I believe she's in Pennsylvania, she was begging Trump to save her job, but she believes that Trump should continue doing what he's doing, but as long as he's hurting others, she voted for him, so he shouldn't hurt her. Understand that logic, What goes around comes around. Yeah, well. But anyway, I thought I would share that Liz Cheney situation. I don't see, Trump is going to do something, but his hands are going to be so full with headaches. But I also feel if he attacks Liz Cheney, he's going to live to regret it. Because Liz Cheney will not only fight back, but she has some, a lot of lawyers are leaving government right now. And they are a major tool in the arsenal of people who are against the regime, the Trump regime. These people, I feel, are going to volunteer to help those who are in need of legal help. And they know how things work. At least Cheney does as well. Her connection plus those people I feel. That's what I kept getting as I was reading this thing. They are hurting so many people. This thing is a matter of time before it comes back to bite. And now Elon feels so confident about their behavior. He's calling for the imprisonment of the 60 Minutes crew because of somebody who called him a liar, and he did not know what he was talking about when it comes to USAID. He's not very happy. This is going to be very interesting, my friends, when this guy falls, and I can't wait. It's going to take a while. First of all, the falling out between him and Trump, because Trump is doing his best. They deserve one another, okay? He's dealing with him the best he can, but that stuff is going to explode. And also, the number of people who are going to go after Elon, it's going to be unbelievable. I mentioned the FAA before, and like I said, I said that in my midday stream. Elon has a hidden agenda. They are basically trying to take apart the government so that him and his other fellow billionaires who own companies who can do those different services for the government. That's basically, they were carting everything, destroy everything, and then they're going to reconstruct it with their own companies, selling to the federal government. That's basically, and Trump is going to get kickbacks. And to believe it, that's what I feel. But I have news for them. I don't feel it's going to work. But they're calling, and the other thing that's going on behind the scenes, there is an intimidation thing. When I said a little while ago that Elon is threatening, or is saying, judges should be impeached, and two Trump suck-ups in Congress have filed impeachment procedures against two judges who stood up to Trump. All those things they're trying to intimidate people. I don't feel it's going to go anywhere. Okay, but there is going to be a lot of problems. If I don't see the plus side here. Right now they are enjoying, and I hope they enjoy that 15 minutes of fame. But my friends, when this thing turns, whether it's because of violence or people in the court stand up, whichever way, it's difficult for me to tell, I'm being honest, okay? The fall is going to be epic. That's my prediction. Notice says, hello Milu, thank you for your work. You're very welcome. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Chelsea Sage of us says, Milu, my niece is planning trip Boston to Denver. She be okay? I feel like saying yes. He'll be all right. I know. I mean, even I too. I'm not going now, but I'm thinking of taking a trip to Jersey. But by that time, we should basically, I think, things are going so fast and people are getting so angry and annoyed. By the time I'm ready to go to Jersey around June, Trump and Elon should be, in a situation where they can't cause any more harm, and FAA and those agencies who are responsible for safety with our aviation, commercial aviation, or personal, with private aviation, are safer than they are today. But I understand what you mean. I feel it's going to be all right. Jojo Tower says, would you recommend against air travel for a while? I don't feel like saying yes. Yes, today, what happened today, I don't feel it had anything to do with DOGE. It feels like, when you have wind shear or something like that, because I heard it was very windy in Canada. It feels like to me that, depending on, well, when you have wind shear, you basically, I'm not a pilot, I don't know exactly how to explain this, but you don't have much control, and the wind takes over, and it feels like to me, I don't know, I've not seen the video, but tip, break, well, the minute it hits the ground, the wing hits the ground, that's it. So I feel something like that happen. So this is not, and also it's Canadian air controllers. Canada doesn't have a problem. So Elon firing all these people, okay, like I said, it's still safe. But that's going to be taken care of as well. I don't know exactly how the public, people like yourself, Joe, start screaming about it. That will do something. But I don't feel like saying people shouldn't fly yet. I would be concerned, yeah. But I wouldn't say no. Okay. Oops. Run conditional flower. Yes, thank you for the info, Ron, but I did see it. Oh yeah, I've been watching. Well, I think I found out about it right after my 12 o'clock stream. Yeah, I think right after that I turned the TV on. Well, the TV was on, I enabled the volume, and that's when I heard about it. So yeah, thanks. But then, in fact, I just mentioned it. Charlie C says, do you think Russia involved with crashing planes? No. Russia has nothing to do with this. It's because of Trump. They fired people, not only before this weekend, the first weekend, the head of the FAA basically quit because he had an altercation with Elon, okay? And then they fired some people, the safety people at the FAA. That's what's been causing problems. And this weekend they fired some more people, just like they fired, people who were taking care of our nuclear security and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what they did, but these people are critical for the mission of the country. And you had some 20-year-old fired them all. Yeah, Will Smart, Elon, genius. Yeah, right. Let's hang in there, my friend. It's a very they're gonna get every single thing back. Karma is gonna hit them like you wouldn't believe. So let's hang in there. Estella W says, I heard a farmer in Missouri speaking the same way. Lots of angry people. Okay, that's good, blaming others for their lives. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Sandra Peterson. I hope you are well too. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Oops. Mr. Maurice Evans John says, Amilu, there is a protest tomorrow in my town of Boston. That's great. Thank you for, well, I'm okay. At Boston Common Park, major protest on the Trump administration. It's in Boston, Massachusetts, people. Those of you who are in the area, we have to show up in great numbers. I know my platform is not that big, but I'm working on it. I have to find a way to encourage people to help me grow my channel because my reach is not long enough. But even if, one person shows up, that's something. I contribute. But those of you who live in Boston, if you can go, that's one thing I'm gonna do every day. If there's a protest somewhere, I'm gonna mention it because it takes all of us. Julian Wilson says, my wife is flying to Florida this weekend. Will it be safe for her to? Thank you. Oh yeah, I think so, Julian. I feel she's gonna be okay. I mean, yeah, I would be afraid too. Believe me. In fact, I'm flying in June, and I'm already around May, June. That's when I'm planning to go back to Jersey just for a visit, maybe spend a few weeks there. Josie Dog says, Milo, is there any way to protect the people, supervisors with the federal government? Unfortunately, my friend, I don't think so. If you mean, praying and stuff like that, no. But the only thing we can do right now is let this take its course, just like everyone is protesting, and the judges are doing their work. Hopefully that will stop what's going on. That's the only thing I feel is going to put an end to this. Well, there are three ways. Violence, I explained it earlier today in my other channel. I don't want to repeat. And if you guys have questions, you can watch the other channel. I spoke about that today. Violence, us basically standing up to Trump and Elon. And the next thing is, it feels like to me the Republican Party is divided in three sections. I made that prediction a while back, and sometimes last week a journalist mentioned that corroborated what I said. A group of them may join with Democrats, and then like that they'll impeach Trump because Trump is hurting a lot of people. And that's the only way to motivate those guys to stand up to Trump, because basically I can't believe this. Let's see. Lani Ann says our military has always been in charge of nuclear weapons. Yes, those people, I don't know if they are in charge. I'm not quite sure what kind of, what they do. But they are a critical part of our nuclear safety or something like that. But yeah, the military is better be in charge of it, because that's very important. CM Transportation says, are there any lawsuits against Trump regime regarding the plane crash and FAA? There are some lawsuits coming. I mean, from those crashes, the one in DC. Oh yeah, I haven't heard of any yet. But the other day I was thinking about it. Yeah, some people are going to sue, because I wouldn't be surprised if they sue both Elon and Trump. Because Elon, because of his actions, okay, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I can't tell you any more than that, but intuitively I feel there are some lawsuits coming for those guys, from those families who lost loved ones. I'm sure they're talking to lawyers. They are angry, and I would be beyond angry. Those young kids, bright future ahead of them, Jesus Lord. Now, let's see. Lanny answers, with my daughter and Alicia have a pregnancy this year. I can confuse time. I don't know if it will be this year, but if she's trying, yeah, she'll get pregnant. Okay. Arlene Lowell says, would the government shut down because of the budget? Very good chance. Because, like I said a little while ago, Republicans are fighting among themselves. And, they've divided into three different, factions. So they can't govern anyway. They don't know how. They're just busy lying to people and doing all kinds of stuff. So yes, I I'm anticipating a shutdown, okay, because they can't govern. They are a mess. According to people who are familiar with the subject, they said there's going to be a physical fight among them. That's how bad it may get. So let's see what happens. Okay. Joyce Matthews is asking, would Putin demand Trump send him U.S. troops to fight in Ukraine? That I can 100% guarantee you. If Trump were to even think of doing something like that, this country will explode instantaneously. No, to be honest with you, that's never going to happen. Trump would do, would be too hard, would, be very happy to oblige. I don't see it happening. Okay, that's a big deal. So that never even entered my consciousness, Joyce. So I feel pretty confident that will never happen. No way. I don't know how many of you heard. Europe considers America an enemy now. Okay. They are really standing up to Trump. And the dummy is not thinking. Okay. You have at least, and to whatever I feel, I don't feel Trump is that popular among non-MAGAs. And even among MAGAs, a great number of them can't stand Trump. So I feel 70% of Americans, 2/3, don't like Trump, or more than 2/3. Okay, I don't see how. I don't think Trump and the people around here are thinking in those terms. Europe is against him. At least 70% of the public, of the American people, are against him. Okay. He's surrounded. Mexico and Canada want nothing to do with him. I don't understand this at all. If Trump gets into any trouble, I don't feel, it's so bad. Americans will fight against Trump. That's the way I'm getting it. I don't know how, but the military is 2/3. I don't feel they're going to fight for Trump. So let's see what happens. But I wouldn't count. Forget it. That's never going to happen. Okay. And Josie Dog says, I guess I would have to sue for me and my employees. That is okay. I can be rather vindictive and have no problem with litigation. Oh, wow. Good for you, Josie. Yes. If you are talking about going after Trump, if Trump was to pick on you, yeah, I feel there are a lot of lawyers who feel the same way you do. They're gonna, something else I was thinking this afternoon. Did you guys, I'm sure you guys heard what they did to, I forget the name of the department at DOJ. They brought all the lawyers in, the integrity something, okay, at DOJ, and they demanded that they sign, then somebody to sign the document that, to go to court, to sit with a judge, that they were the government was maliciously pursuing Adams, the mayor of New York City, okay, and some people quit. New York City, the lawyers are quitting or quit. 4 people around vice mayor in New York City quit today. And I feel there are going to be more lawyers at DOJ and among other things that are going to be, that I would be leaving. Anyone I feel Trump is attacking is going to have a lot of help legally. And they're going to be posting things on how to go about fighting back. Yeah. I mean, Trump, I don't think these guys understand the can of worm that they open. And you know what? They're firing all these people. And if you notice, there's only one thing they are doing. Musk, since he's the one who's doing the job, firing everybody. He doesn't even have a plan what he's going to do. The only plan he has is to cut off the different sections of the government he's trying to kill to his wealthy buddies. Basically, that's what he's doing. And I've been saying this for a while. I explained it about a week or two ago. That's the only plan he has. That's why they fired all those nuclear people in the government. Right now, they're trying to rehire them. They can't look at them. How dumb, right? Anyway, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Diana is asking, Milo, do you see a new dog or new pet coming into my life? The minute I said that, it's like, if you want one, yes. I don't see that being a problem at all. Okay, have fun. And Alan is asking, Milo, will the billionaire get their tax break extended? Trump is going to do everything he can to make it happen because it benefits him as well. So let's put it this way. Because of the outcry, let me tell you what the problem is, what the problem I'm having. I said earlier, I'm having difficulties with time when certain critical things are going to happen that's going to trigger protests and stuff like that. I'm having the same problem with that situation because any mass protests, and they're talking about that's another reason why they're trying to cut $2 trillion or something like that from the budget so they can pay for that tax cut. Okay, depending on the way I'm feeling, okay, if nothing triggers an uprising against Trump, yes, that will pass. Otherwise, I doubt it. Let's put it this way: there's a 60% chance Trump may make it. Enact, the continuation of that tax break for the wealthy. Okay, I don't feel it's a sure thing yet, and because of the reason I just said, the timing when people are going to rise up against him. And as I told you guys on my day stream, AOC did about an hour and a half. She gave an hour and a half talk on Instagram. I watched it. In fact, it's on YouTube too, explaining why they're doing the Republicans are behaving the way they are behaving. It's that tax break is a major reason why they're looking for, cut back on everything. Yep. They mentioned, will the voting machines be examined for ransomware? They always do check those machines, but I don't know how this is going to happen, but Elon Musk is causing a lot of concern about voting systems. Not only him and Trump, the way they talk. Okay? Let's see. Temporary says, my mother has been gone for 19 years. Any news from her? Well, yeah, if the question is if your mom is okay, yeah, she's saying she's fine. I don't know why. What's with Red? Did your mom like the color red, or there is something I'm seeing a red color and like a mixture of red and like a coffee, I don't know how to say it. It's not white, but it's like a cream color. I don't know why I'm seeing this, okay? But your mom is fine. She wants everyone to know she's okay. All right. Josh Matthews said, I heard Trump will zero out Medicare, and I'm in trouble. We are all in trouble, those of us who are on Medicare, Medicaid. But Medicaid is for people with other issues. Medicare, well, who said that? Where did you hear this? Josh Matthews, can you please tell me where you heard this? I doubt this. Diva369 is saying Milu was shit sipping on water or alcohol in the plastic cup he was keeping behind the podium. I feel it was water, but this guy has been drinking. Okay, he probably had one that morning, but he's been drinking. The thing is, he thought this was going to be a cakewalk. A black guy was in the job before, so can't be that bad. You know what I mean? And on top of the criticism, because people are calling him a drunk and everything. Okay, he would not. It's not that he didn't want to have a drink. Hi, Sandy P. But there were too many people around. He wouldn't take a chance in sipping liquor off of a cup like that. No. He's dumb, but he's not that dumb. Thank you, Julian. He's not gonna do that. But yes, he's drinking again. Oh, okay, Lisa. Again, Mendua says some people have double eligibility and have Medicare, Medicaid. Oh, okay. Me, I'm a senior, so I have Medicare, right? Adi says, will Hexeth show up totally drunk? Not totally drunk, but I said that before. Expect him to get caught drinking, okay? Or not in a position to perform his duties. Expect that. Okay. I think this is it, friends. Do we have to worry about Elon deleting data that we... Okay, your baby's still up like that. I don't trust Elon at all, okay? I feel this guy, he will do anything. And now they are so confident. They are overconfident. They'll do anything, thinking that they're going to get away with it, but that's not going to happen. This guy, by the time this is over, he's going to get sued so bad, it's not going to be funny. Okay. Notice says, Milo, we spoke once and you asked me, did I know a D? Or a name that started at a D. Was it my dear friend who might have passed? I don't remember, but I feel like saying yes. Your friend probably wanted to reach out to say hi to you. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you for coming and for spending time with me. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, or feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. And if I don't reply right away, I will reply. Okay? Sometimes, like I told you guys, I'm a one-man shop. And sometimes I take a break too, I not doze off. Well, I doze off every once in a while, after I eat. But I take a break for a few minutes, So, but I will reply. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also please tap on the notification bell. please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And tell your friend about the channels. I'm trying to grow to 50,000, so we'll see. Hi, Elizabeth. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.